Ah, so this was after the Bandai Namco merger. So again, this one is going to be completely unfamiliar to me. I do not know what the story is like, how the gameplay goes. Hello again, Siren. Hi. Me. Let's go down to options. But hey, at least I don't have to worry about changing it manually to 16:9 anymore. Display. Yep. Controls. Okay, let's take a look at the controls. Analog is pitch and roll. Ah, okay. The D-pad is trim and yaw. I actually rather prefer that. Except, you know, I like that it's not going to just be for giving orders. Okay, switching the missiles is square instead of select, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so mostly familiar. Good. Are the subtitles here? No. Okay. Yes. Hi, little cat. No, don't. No cord chewing. Oh. Okay. Name. There. Call sign, 8-character limit. Okay, then we'll have to be creative. Okay. Multiplayer, huh? Interesting. Well, let's get started.
Okay, let's begin the briefing. Operator Eugene Solano, I will be keeping you up to date. We've got news that an invading LASAP squadron has just taken off from the Puna Plains, en route for an attack on our position, Aubrey Base. From their perspective,
yeah.
This attack is
the only problem is that that means that no one's going to be actually voicing my call sign, which was one of the things that I absolutely loved before, is that they're like, is that the ribbon? Oh, shit!
Overconfident and sent only a small attack force. Griffith Squadron, prepare for launch immediately. Fly around the mountains and avoid enemy radar. Oh, I forgot. The enemy squadron consists mainly of bombers supported by several fighters. Please protect this base and
I wonder
destroy
if
the enemy bombers.
this guy gaining confidence is going to be one of the character development arcs of the game.
All right, one final thing.
Whoops.
During combat, my codename will be Crux. I will keep you up to date on the battle situation, so please pay attention to your radio.
Okay, will do. Oh, wow. Got everything right in here. Nice. Well, the good old F4E. Okay.
Maintain your present course. Do you see the enemy formation on your radar? Read you loud and clear.
Shoot. Hold on. Please tell me I have a way to switch to outside the cockpit, or I'm going to be unhappy. I don't get a view button. In the normal control scheme. Can I manually change this stuff? No. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Shoot. Well, we might as well switch this to what I'm used to. I don't think I need trim. Yes, it would be useful, but I need to be able to change my view. Is there another thing that could be useful here? No. Okay. Well, at least I was able to get custom settings in there. Oops. Oops.
We've got news from there. I guess we. Oh, please, everything go right.
Okay. Let's make sure that those controls are still set. Nope. Might as well just do that. Okay, radar and map. There we go. And confirm. Okay. Okay. No. I don't want to go back to the main menu. I want to go back to the game. Okay, well. Did the controls stick? Yes, they did. Okay. That's what matters. Okay, mission start. It's telling me 1,400 hours, but it's not telling me a date. There we go.
Maintain your present course. Do you see the enemy formation on your radar? Read you loud and clear. We're coming up on the enemy from behind, just like we planned. You can let the escorts go. Just make sure you take out all bombers. We'll show them what we got. After all, we're really pilots. Isn't that right, Captain? Excuse me for this, too. Please use code names during the mission. Understood. You guys does everything by the book. Don't you think Princess One? What? Unbelievable. There are no military facilities in that city. What are you doing? You shouldn't be wasting ordnance. Relax. We're just going to bomb some base in the sticks, right? There'll be more than enough ordnance left to finish the job. The enemy, they snuck up from behind. What? Where the hell did they come from? One bomber down. Another one's been shot down. Where the hell is our escort?
Alright, so this is smooth. Like, this actually feels smoother than the PS1 games. It's a little awkward getting used to, like, my missiles going at about 900. Rather than in the 5,000s. That might just be another setting in the menu, though. I hear that's hard to do. Let me help.
We're sitting ducks up here. Hurry up and shoot them down. Griffith one bagged another one. How about it? Did you get a kill? Enemy aircraft destroyed. How many aircraft are left? Somebody please respond.
Oh, those missiles aren't very patient. There we go. Yay, mission accomplished. Yeehaw!
Every last one of them. Didn't even break a sweat. Next one, what do you say we head to the capital and take her back right now?
What is that? Whoa!
I'm willing to bet anything they got scared and ran away. I've got a reading on radar. Something's coming in at high speed. It's a missile. What? Where? Where is it? Answer me now. Eugene!
Answer me now!
The missile's coming from the Puna Plains. The Clape Mirror? Hey, that better not be what I think it is. It's an SWBM. Get out of here now. We should do. Where's it coming from? How far is it? It's no use. We're too late. Griffiths 2. Come in, Griffiths 2. Griffiths 2. Griffiths 3. Anyone.
Oh, you can save the replays? That's neat.
The mission was a success. The destruction of the enemy bomber.
Oh, this is a lot slower than on the PS2.
Aubrey base at bay.
Weird.
However, we also suffered serious losses. There's no way anyone could ever call this mission a success. I'm sorry. So that's the super weapon Laysap used to take over all of Aurelia in only 10 days. Who could have imagined that they possessed such destructive power?
Yay, new aircraft is available for purchase. Kind of weird that they're giving me a retry option despite a successful mission completion.
Let this be a symbol of the fury born by our countrymen towards Aurelia.
Such was the impassioned speech of Laysath's commander Diego Gaspar Navarro, as images of the Aurelian squadron's destruction over Cape Aubrey played in the background. A day later, his gravelly voice continued to echo through my hungover brain. October, 1 year after the cessation of the Democratic Republic of Laysath's civil war. After the Civil War, Laysath began to set their sights on their peaceful neighbor, the Federal Republic of Aurelia, claiming retribution for years of exploitation. The invasion suddenly began. With the ever-present threat of the cloaked airborne fortress, Gleipnir, looming overhead, there was little time to react to the few concerns raised about the validity of the war. Such was the speed at which all of Aurelia fell under Laysath's control. Well, not everything has fallen into their hands, but it's only a matter of time. Looking out over the capital, Gaius Tower is both home to Laysath's Central Command and the very symbol of its power. It was originally intended to be a symbol of Aurelia's peace. How ironic. As I looked up at the sun traveling the same old path
That's some tower.
Sky, the rays burned my tired eyes. Damn it. I just wish I could finish covering this completely one-sided war and head back home. I'll never get used to being in the southern hemisphere with its backwards seasons.
What do you think, Traz? You like your backwards seasons?
The Gleipnir was last confirmed heading southeast across the Puna Plains. However, we lost all trace of it shortly after. Unfortunately, Aurelia's information network can provide no further details at this time. We'll just have to take what we can get.
Alright, let's check out what new planes we've got. It's always one of the highlights of these games. Tune? Parts? Ooh. Okay, so buy aircraft. The A6E attacker, huh? Not bad. Not very fast, but its stability and defense are pretty solid. I think I'll stick with the F4 for now. Can I get new special weapons for it, though? Oh, I hate this SRAM. It's annoying. Okay. Come on, let me tune. Okay, let's save. There's also a select mission option. Huh. So I'm guessing that at some point I'll be able to choose which mission I go on, kind of like in Ace Combat Zero. Neat. Okay. Well, let's move on. Mission start! All of a sudden, we're
The
playing
airborne fortress Gleipnir nearly wiped out our entire attack force.
Metal Slug.
Even with you, sir, our remaining aerial attack strength is severely limited. We no longer have the necessary manpower or supplies to pursue Gleipnir. In addition, there are reports of enemy forces gathering at Port Patterson. If we don't move soon, it will only be a matter of time before they attack from behind. Given the situation, we are left with only one plan of attack. On the Puna Plains lying between Aubrey Base and Port Patterson, Laysath forces have hastily constructed a resupply base to house the large quantity of supplies needed to support their troops. Attack Puna Base. Destroy all park bombers and base facilities. Take away the enemy's ability to fight. If you succeed, we'll gain an important foothold for an attack on Port Patterson. And what's more, we'll gain the supplies we need to win this fight. Unless we succeed in taking this base, that's it for our supplies. Please don't fail, sir.
Please don't fail, sir. I kind of like that I'm not starting out as a nugget. I'm already respected. I'm Griffiths 1, not Golem 2 or whatever. So that's kind of a fun difference from the last couple. Oops. Sound is pretty good on this too. Like, this must have really been awesome with headphones.
5 more miles to Puna Base. Attack formation, please.
I like how polite Crux is.
Something on radar. Enemy. It's an attack. What kind of enemy? Air? Land? Everything's in chaos. What's going on? Just send up every available pilot. We've got it in the system. Squadron of enemy fire. What? Didn't our last attack finish off all remaining Aurelian air power? Look at yourself. None of our guys have a Southern Cross. This is Puna Base. We have an emergency. Come in. This is Port Patterson Command. What's the situation, Puna Base? We're taking enemy fire. Request reinforcements immediately. Request reinforcements immediately. It'll take some time. We need time to launch. Hold on until
Oops.
reinforcements arrive. Hurry up! If they don't get here soon, there'll be nothing left of this base but a pile of rubble.
Your altitude is too low. Your altitude is too low. Pull up.
Yeah, I know. That's actually intentional.
Evasive maneuver successful. Another fire! We've been hit here too!
This somehow feels slower overall, just in general, than Ace Combat 5 did. But not unacceptably so. This is playing at a decent pace.
Your altitude is too low. Pull up.
Oh, poor guy. He's just taken off and I picked him out of the air. I'm glad I'm playing this with a controller on a screen and not an actual PSP.
Retreat! Abandon the facility! Retreat!
Your altitude is too low. Over.
Griffith, one bagged another one! Alright, what now? There's nothing more we can do here. Escape! Escape? There aren't any viable planes left! So you better start running!
Yay, mission accomplished.
The mission was a success!
Retreating LASAF forces have abandoned Puna base. The base, including all provisions stored there, now belong to us.
Well, all
Now
provisions
we'll
I
be able
didn't
to
blow
provide
up.
backup support for our troops.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Let's check the hangar. See if there's anything worth buying. JA-37. Okay. No, that's not expensive either. Seems to be an overall improvement on the F4. I think I'll save my money for now. Just seems like an incremental improvement. So let's save and select the next mission. Man, this is reminding me how slow the PS2's save process is.
The battle to retake Port Patterson is about to begin. Our scattered forces have come together for this battle. They're few in number, but we've managed to assemble a small ground force. However, the LASAF fleet continues to gather in Port Patterson, and the presence of the Transportation Corps has also been confirmed. Having lost Puna base, it appears LASAF now intends to shuttle in troops and supplies overseas. If any more ships dock at Port Patterson, enemy strength will become more than our ground troops can handle. In order to prevent this, we need you to launch a preliminary strike on Port Patterson. Destroy all enemy supply vessels, landing ships, and freighters. In particular, try to keep as many enemy landing ships from entering the port as possible. Battle supplies must not reach the enemy. The number of enemy landing ships inside the port will be displayed on the MPG in the upper right-hand corner of your HUD. If the MPG reaches the max level, our forces will no longer be able to retake Port Patterson. This time, a substantial enemy counterattack is to be expected. It seems the loss of Puna base has put them on guard.
I should
Please
certainly
be
hope
careful.
so. Okay. Actually, I want to check the options really quick. Huh. It is on... Oh! Oh! You can set the camera here manually for default. Ooh. Okay. Great. So let's just go back to the default Type A controls, except I'm going to switch the missile select and map around again. Yeah. Okay. So we've got it set in third person view. Now I don't have to change it every round. Yay. Because that was kind of annoying too, how it, through all 3 PS2 games, it never saved my preferred view. This is really kind of a fairly substantial evolution to the series. I'm impressed.
Griffith 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this.
Griffith 1, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Three missions in and we're getting the prelude?
Crux to Griffith 1. Check your MPG on the right side of the HUD. The MPG will display the number of landing ships from the port. Please pay careful attention to the MPG during this mission. So, you're Griffith 1, huh? I'm Major Bertman, Ground Force Commander. There are landing ships within the enemy. We'll lose the battle if a battalion is allowed to make it ashore. Do not allow more than 3 landing ships to enter the port.
Got it.
We'll be risking our necks out here with you. Let's take back Fort Patterson. Huh? Wait, I've got something on radar. Put the city on high alert. I don't want to be so much as a kitten out on those streets. Just make sure that bridge is reached. I'm not gonna let them think I'm here. How many ships are still operational?
Okay, good. It only takes 2.
Freighter destroyed. Enemy approaching from starboard side. This is the 5th Amphibious Unit. We're about to enter the port. You'll be able to acquire supplies after entering the port. Just head for the bridge. The fire's spreading. Get over there. Go, go, go.
Takes 2 for the frigate. Okay. Alright, that flotilla is gone. Let's go to the next.
Room to base command. Commence raising of the bridge.
Looks like it only takes 1 for a container ship. Good to know.
We've raised the bridge. Hurry up and get inside the port. Current formation.
Alright, I think I'm in pretty good shape here.
All guns fire artillery barrage. Don't let the enemy get close. Enemy planes approaching. Somebody help us.
Okay. Oh, mission accomplished. Fantastic.
We've succeeded in destroying the enemy fleet gathered in Port Patterson. Our ground troops scored a major victory by using the chaos caused by our attack to storm in and secure the port. We freed Port Patterson from the hands of the enemy. It's still kind of hard to believe.
Yay, new aircraft. Ooh, new parts.
The emblem of the Southern Cross. It was on that very day that the aircraft bearing the mark of the Southern Hemisphere brought about the defeat of Laysath forces. But the story barely made the news, and the army showed no apparent reaction. Almost nightly, Laysath's commanding officer, Diego Gaspar Navarro, plays host to grand banquets within Gaia's Tower. This evening, he is once again proudly trumpeting the glory of his airborne fortress. I've heard the speech so many times, it feels like I wrote it. Which, in a way, is a good thing, because it lets me concentrate on enjoying the food instead. As I gazed out the window at the night sky, I felt as if even the phases of the moon were somehow at odds with those of the Northern Hemisphere. The words of a fellow reporter, who fancied himself a connoisseur of fine wine, really got me thinking about the price of the glass of wine in my hand. One glass of it is roughly equivalent to several years of a Laysathian citizen's salary. Haven't the long years of civil war left Laysath an impoverished and war-torn nation? Whatever the case, much is unclear about the flow of money in Laysath. Ever since I arrived here, I've only covered stories the military had approved. However, this particular mystery just might be worth investigating on my own. The idea was nothing more than the product of an idle mind. At least at the time.
Okay, let's get started with a report of the situation.
Oh, this is different.
I think our best option under the circumstances would be to head towards Santa Elva. Santa Elva is a strategic location that we have to pass through to get to the capital, Griswold. However, there are several other strategic points on the way to Santa Elva. Which points you choose and in what order you do so is up to you.
Cool.
It looks like your decisions will affect the course of this battle. I know it's an immense responsibility, but there's no one else to count on. We're relying on you to get us through this. It appears that the enemy's Miller unit is gathering at Kings Hill. It looks like they're trying to take back Port Patterson. I wonder what they're up to. Next, we have reports that the Allied Davis unit is cut off at Stand Canyon. Gleipnir took off from Puna Base and is currently standing by at Terminus Island. With the long strike range of the Gleipnir, there's not much our forces can do. It appears that the enemy is moving towards Stand Canyon to eliminate our remaining forces. We'll need those remaining forces in our attack on Santa Elva, so I think we should probably send help.
I wonder if it makes a difference,
If
like,
left alone, they'll be helpless
if I
against
were
the
to
aerial
go to
fortress,
Stand Canyon first,
just like what happened
would
to
the
us
group
with
at
Kings
Kings
Hill.
Hill advance on Port Patterson
Also,
in the interim?
Santa Elva is a key location for the
Or
enemy,
does time
and I
kind of
think they'll
freeze
concentrate
while
their
I take
forces
care of
there.
these missions?
We'll have major problems if they send in their aerial fortress. I'll give you more details once you decide on a route. Please tell me which route you plan to take.
I will do so after I save. Hopefully they give me the opportunity. Yes. Okay, good. So I think I'm going to end it here. Come back next time.